Yeah. Yeah. This is part 3 to What If Deku used one for all properly from the very start of the anime. Our 100th sub special, which right now it should be called 200 sub special because holy my lord, you guys were fast. Sorry guys, I have not posted in 2 weeks. I'm gonna try and post this one now. So last time we left off with them finishing the quirk assessment test, and now Deku goes home pretty happy about the fact of what he did. And Deku turns around to the fact that someone heard them because someone said his name. He heard the word Deku, and he just assumed it was Bakugo, so he just turned around. But he sees Uraraka. It's like, hey Uraraka, did you just call me Deku? Yes. Your name is Deku Midoriya, right? No. Actually, Bakugo just says that so he can tease me. And then there... Uraraka says I'm sorry, but it actually sounds like the word Deku. It actually sounds like the word I cannot remember right now. Oh, that means you can do anything. In that case, you can call me Deku. Ida comes around and says, hey Midoriya. Hey, Ida. How you guys doing? And well, they have their talk. Eventually, they meet up with Bakugo, who's just like, hey, you nerd. Not playing, no. Bakugo goes like, hey, Deku. He's like, hey, Kachan. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Hey. How about you? Oh, you actually care. I will blow you up. I'd like to see you try. And, well, Deku, they all make their way home. On the next day of the school day, they all run into All Might, who comes into class saying, I am here to teach you hero stuff. And, well, they start teaching, he says that they're going to have combat training today. And, well, they are. It's the hero versus villain exam. And, well, they all go out, and Deku comes out with the exact same suit he made earlier. The exact same suit in canon, because there's no reason to actually change what he's dressing. The only different thing is that he is wearing skinnier shoes. And Deku and Uraraka are outside. The team pair ups are the same, and the team that go against each other are the same. So Uraraka and Deku are outside, and Deku's a little bit flustered because he's never actually really talked to. He's never actually been alone with Uraraka. That's what I'm going to say. My bad. I mean, maybe he has, but it's been 2 weeks. I can't remember if I made it, have a moment or not. But yeah, back. So Deku literally just punch. They all go through. They go inside after they are approved to go inside, and the test has begun. Deku is very wary because Kachan knows that they're gonna go for him. But Kachan has no reason to be mad at him because he knows Deku has a quirk, and they're pretty rivals. So Deku's calm, and well, he knows this. As Deku turns a corner, he immediately jumps back and says, "Ch." Uraraka says, "What's wrong?" As Deku says, "Shh." Uraraka says, again, "What's going on?" But except this time she whispers. And Deku says, "Kachan's there." What? I thought you said that he wasn't mad at you, so he would stay with Ida. At least that's what I thought. He must have had a different approach. What could he be up to? Well, either way, if he's there, he's not trying to go around trying to find us. So that means he's guarding something. That means we're on the right track. Yeah. So here's as it's gonna go. Keep contact with me. Then he gives Uraraka some communication. And says, I'm gonna go distract Bakugo. Oh, you're gonna go you're gonna go through and try to find a bomb. When you find the bomb, stay hidden and contact me. I'll try to get there as soon as possible, okay? Okay, do you agree with this plan? I was like, yes, I do. Do you have any other ideas? No, I don't. Well, then let's do it, yeah. Ready, set, go. Deku jumps out to the corner, out towards the corner, through, my god. Deku jumps, exposing himself towards Bakugo. Bakugo says, hey, there you are, Deku. He says as he sends an explosion, propelling him towards Deku. Ooh. He's also, in midair, he sends a right hook, with an explosion right behind it. Deku just catches his right hook, kicks Bakugo in the gut midair, and throws him. Uraraka takes her chance and goes straight to the door that Bakugo was guarding. She opens the door and goes up the stairs. Then she goes ahead and scans room by room to find where the bomb is. Now, back to Bakugo and Deku. Deku and Bakugo duke it out, each one exchanging haymaker after haymaker. Deku uses Gran Torino's style of movements, or for now I'm just going to call it ricocheting. Deku's ricocheting off of each wall trying. And Bakugo sees this, so he decides, you know what, why don't I just blow up the fucking walls? So, and then he decides to spin around, sending explosions in opposite direction, causing him to spin around faster and faster and faster. As he's doing this, he's also destroying each wall, all the walls around him. Deku's like, this smart bastard, he says as he's coming, after he has to fall to the floor because he was on a wall, but the wall got destroyed by the explosions. And then they just duke it out once again. Bakugo sending explosion after explosion, and Deku either blocking the explosion or completely dodging it. Deku grabs a massive boulder and sends it towards Bakugo. Bakugo sends an explosion and destroying it. But what Bakugo didn't expect, or what he thought Deku was going to do, was that he was going to go under the boulder, but instead he went right behind it. Bakugo was a little bit shocked because he thought he thought he was going to go under, or safe from the explosion, but he took a risk. Bakugo sends another explosion, but Deku with an 8% smash, his punch and the air pressure caused the explosion to disperse. Then he goes for a 10% kick, trying to instantly KO Bakugo into the face. Bakugo has been training. He knows how strong Deku is, and he wanted to make sure that he does not get left behind in the dirt. And his costume is different from canon. His shoes seem to be smaller, and this time it's not because of my fashion choice. It's because of his hero costume. All of a sudden, in order to block the kick, Bakugo leans back and sends an explosion, but not through his hands. It's through his feet. Then he yells out, "Rockets!" He sends a couple more explosions, causing him to fly back, but he does a black flip and puts his hands together and says, "Rocket blast cannon!" A couple of speared explosions. He said he managed to control the explosions. He figured out how to make his AP cannon, and he figured out how to make explosion balls. So now they're all just flying towards him. Deku is trying to dodge them and block them. But as he's done this, Bakugo is propelling himself with his feet explosions. Bakugo goes for a kick. When Deku manages to actually dodge it by the nick of the time, as this kick is literally right in front of Deku's face, he sends another explosion, hitting Deku straight in the face. The soles of Bakugo's feet have holes in them. That's what allows him to actually send explosions. So now with both his hands and his feet, he is able to fight Deku. And Deku has the same thing. So not only is Bakugo stronger, has faster reflexes, and is more of a strategizer, he also has his feet to fight, And there are other parts of his body that have holes. Damn it, he's learned how to use other parts of his body. But why didn't he do it in the beginning? To throw me off. He wanted to catch me off guard. And this is all what Deku thinks in his head. Deku gets ready as he gets into the battle stance. Then he charges towards Bakugo. And Bakugo charges towards Deku. And you know that scene in canon where Bakugo and Deku are flying towards each other? And Deku is the first time Deku actually goes 10%, not 10%, 8%. Yeah, I'm talking about that scene. So Deku's lightning, the one we see, because they cannot see Deku's lightning, which I just learned recently, which was like amazing, because I didn't know the people in canon couldn't see it. So Deku's lightning surrounds the entire hallway as he starts to run and charge towards Bakugo, and Bakugo is propelling himself forward. Deku goes for a high kick to the face, but Bakugo manages to dodge it, turning around and with his explosions to help him turn around extremely fast. He gets in the battle stance and sends massive amounts of explosions. Deku managed to spin around and fast enough. With the kick that he was trying to hit Bakugo with, he manages to go and send an air slash, kind of putting a shield against the explosions. But because there was only one air slash, the explosions eventually overpowered them. But Deku just used that for his true plan. As Deku went for an air slash, his body still kept turning, as Deku went for an air slash with his right foot, but his body kept turning, allowing his left foot to go for a piercing shot with an air bullet. That's what I meant to say. The air bullet just goes right through the explosions, hitting Bakugo straight in the gut. Deku actually managed to land on the floor, and then he runs towards Bakugo. He was sending a couple punches and kicks, and they're, trying to hit him as much as possible. And Bakugo actually uses the explosion to pick himself back up, and sends a couple more to fight. The people in the lounge, even All Might, are just watching this as if it was freaking fireworks or their favorite battle scene in one of their favorite anime shows. Like, I know there's got to be some anime lovers out there who know what I'm talking about. They're literally watching this like it's a goddamn movie. Like, it's, oh my god, sorry. Like it's a goddamn movie. Like, they're just enjoying this show. Eventually, Bakugo hears a click in his gauntlet, which is a little bit smaller, by the way, to allow for more mobility. Bakugo has a smile on his face, and Deku notices about this. When Deku also has a smile on his face because they're both enjoying this fight. Deku still has the Deku personality, except he likes to he likes to fight a little bit more, so you'll see him smiling. Deku is on the roof, and he's on the roof so he can jump back down to hit to Bakugo. But Bakugo jumps back with his feet using his rocket feet to prevent him from actually going too far. Bakugo lands on the ground and puts in a stance as if he's going to catch a massively powerful fist. He pulls back part of his gauntlet, a clip appears, and he just releases it. This releases a massive explosion. Deku completely shocked and worried that he's about to die. He goes, looks on the roof, jumps to the roof, and kicks it. He manages to get away, but Bakugo knew he was going to do this. So, what did he do? Well, simple. He saw an explosion into the air, allowing him to go into the room. Deku did, and he yells out, AP Cannon! Deku sees this, and he's like, shit, I can't do much. What do I do? Deku, who then sees, oh wait, we haven't entered the room fully. He hasn't entered the room fully. So with his foot, he kicks the floor of the room they just entered, sending a massive dirt wall towards them. Then he ducks. Even though the AP cannon pierced right through massive wall, they actually still hit Bakugo, sending him towards the wall. So now Deku actually managed to evade that attack, and Bakugo is reaching the floor. Deku pulls out the capture string and does a backflip and gets on the wall of the on the other side of the floor, because like he punched a hole. On the first side he kicked it, on the back side he's using it to charge at Bakugo. And before Bakugo even has time to react, Deku's at Bakugo. His hands are also around Bakugo. Bakugo is about to send a torso explosion into, send Deku's flying when All Might yells, Bakugo has been captured. Bakugo being completely confused on what All Might just said. When he reaches the floor, he realizes what Deku did. Deku surrounded him with the capture ribbon. Even if I shot a torso explosion, he would still been able to control. He would still... Dang it, he beat me. Deku is panting. Then Deku hears something. I found it, and also, what the hell was all that rubble? It's Uraraka. Finally, Deku says as he runs towards the stairs. Bakugo being, I'm gonna get you next time, you Deku. What you mean? I've already beat you in 3 different occasions. I'll just have to beat you again. Then he just turns back around and charges straight to what Uraraka says. He says, what floor? And she tells him the floor, and, well, he kicks down the door. And she's like, what was the point of being so strict what was the point of me hiding if you were gonna kick down the door? He's like, so I can be the distraction and you can grab the bomb. Deku activates 10% of One For All. I mean, no, 8% of One For All. And charges towards Ida. Ida completely being shocked of your massive raw strength and speed of Deku, who manages actually to send a kick, surprising Deku that Ida uses, not reciprocal burst, but he uses his motor, or is to send some bursts in the engines. And then he actually managed to send a kick in the air, completely causing Deku to step back a bit, or he would have been hit. When Deku did this, Ida slammed his foot into the floor and then used that foot to propel him in the bomb all away from Deku. Deku's like, you smart little. As Deku's about to take Ida and do the exact same thing. What's it called? As Ida is running away from Deku with the bomb, Deku is about to charge at Ida, but Ida just turns around and goes a roundhouse kick. But this time Deku was prepared for that. Deku ducks at the right moment instead of backing off and goes for an uppercut. He manages to hit Ida away from the bomb and then charges at Ida once again. Ida's a little bit confused on why he didn't just grab the bomb then and there. But then he sees Uraraka and he's like, that smart bastard, he's trying to prevent me from grabbing the bomb. And then it's a 10% One For All Deku versus Ida. Yeah, that's not gonna go fun for anyone, for Ida. Ida can barely keep up with Deku's speed, never mind his strength. Ida's just punching the living snot out of Deku's just punching the living snot out of Ida. Ida hits the floor and Deku allows Ida to get back up. Uraraka's about to touch the bomb until Ida goes Recipro Burst! He flies faster than Deku could have seen, because I'ma say he flies faster than what Deku was expecting towards Uraraka, and manages to kick her. Ida's about to go for the bomb, but Deku yells out 15% and punches and smashes Ida onto the floor. And well, Uraraka grabs the bomb. Even though she was kicked with Receptor Burr, or she was able to make herself light. And then light when she was being flown away. No, wait. That wouldn't have stopped her in the place that actually made her gone farther. She was able to make... when she hit the wall, she was able to make herself light, allowing her to do a backflip and then kick off the wall all the way towards the bomb. When she actually got there, then she had deactivated the bomb. So she used it as mobility. Her quirk as mobility to get there fast. And they win. Ida is completely devastated about the fact that he could not handle Deku. And Deku's just like, you did an amazing job. What? I was expecting you to be knocked out cold from the very first hit I was about to give you in the beginning of the fight. But with that kick of yours may have saved you that time. And then with the way you used that kick, and the way you changed positions to your advantage, you tried to do the same approach, but I learned fast. But even I gave you a very powerful uppercut, and you still were conscious. It was fit enough to actually fight back. And, well, yeah. Bakugo, Ida is sent to the infirmary for, a couple, for Deku's injuries, and, well, everything else just goes the same. Ida now has more reason to actually train. So does Bakugo, and Uraraka's just amazed of how amazing Deku was. And well, yeah, the incident after, wait, how much time do we have? Oh my god, well, I'm gonna still explain the incident after. So they go to lunch, and Ida's a little bit shocked from Deku. Deku's just like, are you okay? I didn't mean to kick you as hard as I did. It's fine. I mean, well, what I meant to say was, are you okay? I noticed that you're a little bit dazed. Did I hit you too hard with the uppercut? It's like, no, it's fine. I didn't mean to hurt you or anything. No, seriously, it's fine. Nah, I'm pretty decent with fighting and, well, other stuff, but I can't really defeat Heat. So, Ida and Deku are just sitting at lunch, this and that, and Ida notices how humble Deku is. He's so powerful. He was expecting Deku to be just like Kachan, but no. He was nicer than he expected. And I know they've already met and have already talked, but like not as much as they did now. The alarm goes off and everyone's and Uraraka, Ida, and Deku ask what's going on. They managed to get, and they were told that their villains are visiting school, and unconsciously Deku activated full counting. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. Ida told him that no, we cannot fight villains. I was like, what? And Deku looks at him with a confused look. What are you talking about? You activated full count. You used your quirk. You're using your quirk. It's like, am I? Oh, my bad. As they all start to run toward... They notice that it's all crowded and everyone's panicking. But soon they realize that it's just the reporter. And I need to calm everyone down. Deku gets an idea. Because he's not the one who noticed it, but Ida did. So this is what it says. Uraraka, touch Ida. I can't reach him. He's too far. Then why don't I help you out? Deku activates full counting again at 15%. He activated it at 15% because he knew at this is the percentage where his invisible electricity actually pushes people back. And this is what happened. And people, sir, were pushed back, allowing Uraraka to touch Ida, allowing him to float, allowing him to go all the way to the thing, calm everyone down. And, well, they all vote to pick who's going to be class representative. And, well, Deku is picked, but then he says Ida's better for the position. And, well, but then he just flat out turns it down and tells everyone that I don't think I'm suited for that job. But I know someone who is. And they all say, who? Ida. He was the one who noticed it, and he was the one who had the plan. Everyone down. I just managed to help him out along the way. And then, but they all made him vice principal. I think it was deputy. Yeah, they all made him deputy. Either way. Like, they refused. They did not want anyone else to be deputy. If you were not going to be president, then you're sure as hell going to be deputy. You got to be one of them. And that's what they were. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. And I said in the other video that I posted today, but I'm gonna say it again just because it's that important. My name is Only One Stories, and I'm not just gonna be doing what ifs. I'm gonna try and post some stories. And then the difference between oh my god, my broken ankles, and the difference between in these stories and the stories you read in books is that you're gonna be able to affect this one. And so, yeah. Also, leave in the comment down below if what you guys think, like, give me a topic. Not like a topic, give me like, not a name, how do I say this? How can I explain this? Kind of an idea, yeah, an idea, that's the best way. An idea of what my first story should be. And I'll put my little taste in there. I'll try to add as many as possible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out.